the art of protest. We have a community conversation. Y'all let white people blow the whistle on people, but when a black person blow the whistle, y'all don't give them no air, no opportunity. I went to file a class action lawsuit. That's why y'all locked me up in Towson. A class action lawsuit for Black Baltimore. All right, if you've been incarcerated between 2006 and 2011, I went to file a class action lawsuit. All right, let's get that one straight. Congressman Cummings know about it. Y'all kidnap us from our families, and y'all don't want to have a community conversation. I asked for a federal investigation, and the Baltimore Sun getting awards for this shit. You know what I'm saying? The dog ain't real. That's my dog, Whitey. Art of protest. They care about pets more than they care about people. All right, it's the art of protest. Now, everything that I'm telling y'all go to the Department of Justice, Robert Hur. I'm an activist. I'm not activist like I'm an 86 activist. I've been in the activism community since 1986. I got a Department of Justice ID number from 1986, and I got an FBI file on me since 1986. I knew the government was following me, so what I did is I put this shit in the light of day. If you steal, and you steal in your face, it ain't stealing. And I ain't stealing. I'm telling. I'm showing. I'm proving. So today we're going to talk about candidates and the candidates running for office. And y'all see where I'm at. Police right across the street. Police right across the street. They sat here and watched me do this. And had 2 police cars go by. We talk about crime and justice. And we're going to clean this shit up. This is street art. Y'all running for office, I'm going to run my mouth. Now, y'all got Thiru on Fox 45 talking about he helped this guy that was in the Innocence Project. The Innocence Project, let's get this shit straight. The dude that was locked up in the Innocence Project, he didn't get no help from Thiru because ain't no Baltimore chapter of the Innocence Project. All right? He might have came in from somewhere else and been a Baltimore resident, but there ain't no Innocence Project here in Baltimore City. All right? That's one. Or the state of Maryland. And I've been messing with the Innocence Project since 1986 because I want to end the war on drugs. So if you bring it in right. Thiru is really a Republican, just running on a Democratic ticket. And we talk about crime and justice, and Thiru get a lot of airplay. So I'm going to take advantage of my airplay. That's the Department of Justice. From Johnny Oleski asking the Department of Justice to investigate my incarceration. This is Facebook, all right? And I use Facebook to do what I do. You feel me? Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, social media for social change. And people pay attention to dumbass shit. So I'm up here at the auto supply store because that's where you advertising at. So wherever I see you at is where I'm going to treat you at. Now, I did this to Brandon Scott over at his office. I left him a toilet, too. Because it's about potty training politicians. That's the Shorty program. Life skills, social, economic, political. Political, to create a mock government to mirror our own. All right? To use our talents. Political, medical, environmental. I gave you my program. In 1986, Kwasi and Fumi signed off on the crime bill. In 1986, I turned in guns and drugs to end the war on drugs. My whole fight in this hierarchy is the war on drugs. All right? The black community. All right? Public Justice Center. I'm talking about accessing the courts. You charge me with terrorism. So I'm going to terrorize you with the truth. I'm going to show you the good in the hood, who I work for. All right? So we get the big picture here. That's Bobby Zirkin. That's U.S. Attorney's Office. I am writing in reference to Dwayne G. Davis. I have met Mr. Davis on several occasions. That's signed by Johnny Oleski. These are our representatives. And this is Jane Miller. That's why Jane run when she see me. This is Jane Miller, Johnny Oleski for a federal investigation. ABC, Christian Schaefer, square off Richard Sher. I gave it to y'all 3 times. Y'all sent it back. It's making a movie about Baltimore's politics in the war on drugs, The Wire. Y'all made him famous for The Wire, so now it's going to President Trump.
Oh, you took my TV?
Huh? I took your TV?
Around the corner.
No, you got one?
No. I thought that was what I threw away.
You threw...
It's bigger than that, bigger than that.
It's bigger than that? Well, I'm going to come get another one, because what I'm going to use, I use toilets for activism.
It's gone, though. Somebody got it.
If somebody got it,
Yeah.
I take toilets and I take televisions. Toilets and televisions. We talking about cleaning this shit up. Toilets and television. People pay attention to dumbass shit. And everybody remember Mr. Clean. Investing in communities, not prisons. Investing in communities, not prisons. All right? Schellenberger's Maryland States Attorneys Association. You feel me? That's an event that we had with Congressman Cummings' office. So Kwasi and Fumi got to see me now. That's in August 2019. Art and activism. We're going to see how many people pay attention to this. Baltimore is the city of tourism. I'm going to give them something to see. I'm going to give them something to see. Mike, check! Can you hear me now? Imagine this all over Baltimore. Toilets, televisions, and political satire and commentary about your politics in Maryland. Who's running for office? My opinion. Thiru is a Republican running on the Democratic ticket. That's it. All his values are Republican values. And he uses black faces for his agenda. He don't care about black Baltimore. He care about black money. He ain't never said end the war on drugs. Show me one politician that said end the war on drugs. You show me one politician to say end the war on drugs, and that politician ain't gonna be a politician too long. Kirk Smoke said it. The war on drugs ain't nothing but a war on the black community. And it's time to end it. End it, Thiru. Because you through in Baltimore. Wherever I see you at is where I'm gonna treat y'all at. And y'all know me very well. Mike, check! Can you hear me now?